We're talking all things potty.
Let's start talking.
You're listening to the podcast where we talk about life, sports, family, and everything in between. Welcome to Just Talking Out Loud with your hosts, Ron and Terry.
Hello and welcome to the show. I'm Ron.
And I'm Terry.
It's great to be with you. Today we are going to be in the bathroom.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah, there's a story coming up a little bit later, and I'm going to have you think about it. Don't answer it now, but some people have said they have like a favorite spot in the house that they like to sit, or maybe it's someplace to read, whatever. We'll talk about that. And then I started thinking maybe the toilet is one of my favorite places, just to kind of
get away.
When
I don't know, it doesn't work for me. When I'm watching kids, they just open the door and come on in.
Well, a lot of people go in the bathroom to play on their phones.
But that wouldn't.
Well, I mean, they play on their phones.
Dirty enough as it is.
Well, I know, but they play on their phones to help. I guess some people need it to help them relax, and to have a nice flow. Although I think by the time you've already gone, you're there longer because
you got to finish
your legs
game
get all numb. You got to
it,
finish the game.
And my legs go numb if I sit there very long at all.
Or if the article that you're reading, it's might be really fascinating.
So you take longer.
So you take a little bit longer. But then I read this story about where this tracker, it's called the Dekoda health tracker. And it's from Kohler. So Kohler makes toilets. And you clamp it onto the rim of the toilet and it analyzes the contents of the bowl.
In other words, when you got the runs, it's going to analyze that.
Right. It's going to provide insights.
Say, you're not feeling too well.
Right. Like it'll tell you like your hydration, your gut health, because it uses this spectroscopy.
And it can tell that by your poop, huh?
Yeah. It's like a sensor, and they can tell you if there's any blood in the stool. So that kind of, because you don't want to wait till the last minute to figure out
that there's something
wrong. Until you take pills. You take pills, you start bleeding, and the next thing you know, you have colon cancer.
Yeah, that's what happened.
So that's what happened to me. So this way, would you want
cleanser? You took a cleanser of some kind.
I took a cleanser. So I was wondering, is this something you'd want to have clamped to your toilet besides the?
I don't know. It'd be another thing to clean, wouldn't it? Because then someone gets sick on it. That would be nasty.
Besides the bidet.
Yeah. If someone got sick on it, it'd be nasty. I mean,
you got the runs. You get sick on it.
It clamps. I mean,
it's on the rim, so it's not going to be
in
the
toilet.
bowl.
Okay.
It's going to be on. I'm not sure how exactly.
How it would
where it would
see what's coming out of you.
I mean, would it get splattered? I guess that's a possibility.
Yeah, I mean, if you got splattery stuff.
God, this is disgusting. This is more disgusting.
And if you're throwing up, like if you're throwing up and it's on the rim somehow, and you get the stomach flu and you're sitting with your bucket, and
you get on your phone and say, "Well, I have."
And then you got to clean it. Ooh, yuck, yeah.
Yeah, it attaches to the toilet rim, uses optical sensors, scans and analyzes your poop after every flush, tracks hydration, analyzes your gut, detects presence of blood. It sends the data to a private Kohler health app on your phone, but it costs $600.
Oh my, that's quite expensive.
So is it? I mean, I
guess it would be worth it if you had a history of colon cancer,
or you had health issues.
Yeah, or just major health issues altogether.
So so the cost of $600 would. It would. Well, I don't know. I'd probably still, because I don't even have a bidet.
I know.
And the bidets that we used when we were on vacation at one time, they're kind of nice. And then our friend Matt, who's been on the show, he really believes in the bidet.
Well, it keeps your bum clean.
Keeps your bum clean. Your hiney.
Without having to touch
clean.
Your hands.
Is that the commercial?
Mm-hmm.
I'm hiney clean. You shake your butt.
You don't have to touch it with your hands.
Right. No hands are touching the. Yeah.
The
or it
dirtiness.
goes through the toilet paper and then
Yeah.
it's under your fingernail. It's just it's an awful thing
Yes.
sometimes. But I guess the question is it something you would consider buying? I mean, I'm sure the price will come down eventually, right?
Yeah, I guess when the price is reasonable, and I'd have to see it to see what it is and how
Exactly
to
how it
clean it, how it
attaches.
works and attaches, and if it's another thing to clean every time you clean your bowl.
And it
I
is
don't know.
pointed down. It won't be pointed at your
Genitals.
or lack thereof if you don't have genitals,
It's
your
just,
vajayjay.
mm,
It's not pointed. I don't think. But I just wonder, is this something that would be? I mean, I can see the benefit,
I'm trying to figure
but
out how it would work.
what do you mean? It's just a
It,
camera.
I was just a camera. I mean, can they
And
tell that much?
it's like an AI thing where it analyzes your poop and maybe your pee because you could be dehydrated
Well,
and not even know it.
like
You've been that way.
I have when I take too many vitamins, my pee is yellow, real deep yellow or green, like a greeny color,
Is that
light
what causes all
green.
the smell?
Hmm.
The smell of your pee
Whenever I
is.
take a lot of vitamins, yeah,
So that
because you're
means
just peeing them back
so that
out.
means you're
Whatever
peeing.
your body doesn't use, you just pee out.
So you're peeing out your vitamins. Is what you're saying.
But like if you have a cold and you take extra vitamin C or whatever, and then your body can't use it all, it pees it out.
Hmm. Well, I mean, it seems like we're wasting a lot of money on
Vitamins.
vitamins if
Yeah.
we're. Anyway, question is, would you like to have something that scans your poop? Let us know in the comments. Is it something that is $600, something you think is
Would be
worth it health
beneficial.
wise, beneficial? I see that, because they do the Cologuard. I mean, if you have to do
I mean,
Cologuard every 3 or 5, I have to do my colonoscopy every 3 years. If you're lucky enough to have to just do the Cologuard, where you just, you poop on a pad or something, I think.
yeah. Yeah, yeah, send it away. Put it
But
on
if it
your
comes back, you got to do the colonoscopy. If it
Yeah.
comes back bad, I mean, you still got to go through hopefully it doesn't. I'm not saying, but something like that, right?
Yeah, I think they ask you to have more tests if it doesn't come back right.
Right. So, anyway, let us know in the comments. Now, speaking of the toilet, a lot of people like to do decorations in the bathroom. You were just talking about a friend of yours
And our
that decorates.
bathroom has nothing in it.
Well, I'm saying
I
some
mean,
people.
nothing on the walls. I mean, I don't have a picture in
No, we
there or
really don't.
nothing.
It's a bathroom. I don't really. Well, some people like to do art in the bathroom like that. What's that art where you have to look at the picture and you see something if you have to focus a certain way? What's that
Oh, I
called?
don't know.
That was on one of
Can't
the
think of it
Seinfeld
right now.
episodes where a guy comes out, George,
It comes
and he
out.
finally sees the picture or whatever. Anyway,
That's cool.
and he had all his clothes off. But anyway, a lot of people like to decorate the bathroom. This is a little different, and I'll show you the picture now, and I'm gonna show Terry this picture. This is actually in the toilet bowl itself. You can take that.
Well, that's pretty.
Toilet flowers, I guess, is a new controversial hack that you put fresh flowers directly in the toilet tank
And leave the lid off
and you leave the lid off.
like a vase.
Yes.
I think if you had someone professionally arrange them, they might look better.
No, but do you want them? I mean, aren't they going to cause problems when you flush? How do you flush?
You just
How's the
flush.
hand? Yeah, but the handle's got to move.
Yeah, but it can move. It's just gonna go. The water level's gonna go down and back up.
I know, but aren't the stems going to be in the way of the handle?
Probably not.
You don't think?
Mm-mm.
They say it's another way to elevate your bathroom, make it look pretty. You're going to see a picture of it. It'll be right here somewhere of the flowers. So Terry's going to show you, but yeah, I'll probably have to cover that up. But that's what it looks like. But there'll be a picture on them. So would that something you'd be consider doing?
No.
I mean, I wouldn't either. I wouldn't want to buy fresh flowers and put in my toilet.
Well, and then I don't know. It would be the cleaning them up when they start wilting and dying.
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
The wilting, dying. You know how my plants shed in the sunroom.
Well, I would assume that this could just mess up your plumbing, according to a lot of plumbers. I'm not sure this actually is a good idea.
Yeah, you may have algae growing there then.
They also said they point out with each flush, she's also flushing the flower food
Down the yeah.
and the cut stems can damage the plumbing. As the toilet flushes, the stems can move around and prevent the toilet from from flushing
Flushing.
properly. That's what I'm saying. If that thing happens to, if the water moves them, then
Might suck one right all the way down in
it
there.
might keep the flapper. You can't have the flapper open.
Yeah.
You got to have a nice tight seal on that flapper. You
Well,
know?
I guess if it's just one or two people living in the house, it wouldn't work with a bunch of kids.
Oh no, that wouldn't work at all. I wouldn't think so. Um,
As a matter of fact, I can see a toddler standing up on the potty and peeing in the flowers.
Now, one person said she's a floral designer. Her husband's a plumber. I mean, this works hand in hand. And we say no to this, they declared. And another owner from a plumbing company said, do not do this. And unless, of course, you're looking for more opportunities to support your local plumber,
Right.
which then by all means,
Go ahead.
go ahead. But if your
We'll take
husband's a
your
plumber,
money.
I'm sure he's not going to want to work on his
Your
own toilet
toilet all the time. Yeah.
for nothing, right? Then it says, rather than putting flowers in your toilet, many commenters suggested simply putting a vase
On the back.
on the top of the lid. But see, the lid is slippy
Mm-hmm.
because you always put stuff on the back of
It
the lid.
falls off
And if
sometimes.
and if a lot of times for no reason sometimes, like I guess it's like how many times you lift the lid or close the lid, they kind of move,
And they move out to
and
the
then
side and
boom, they end
boom.
up on the floor. So I can't imagine a vase on a toilet.
Yeah, because it could fall, especially if it's glass. You could probably find a glass
Or another
vase.
place in the bathroom itself if you have a big enough bathroom.
Yeah. A
Our
lot of
bathrooms,
bathrooms small.
our
Ours
bathrooms,
isn't that small compared to others.
they're not. It's not that big.
Yeah, neither of ours is really
Neither
big.
of ours are that big. It says you can achieve this look while keeping the lid on in a low vase. So I don't know. You want to put flowers in the toilet? Is this an idea that you'd be willing to try? I just don't see it. Do you?
No,
No, me neither.
I think
So
it'd be
this is a
more
thumbs
bother than
down
it's
for
worth.
us.
Yeah, because it's more bother than it's worth. You'd be buying them, then you have to clean out the ones that are slimy or dying or whatever
Right,
every few days. And yeah,
right.
it's another job to do every few days.
So the first two stories, we'd say thumbs down on both. We don't want to analyze our poop, and we're not putting flour
Well, I
in our
think if
vase.
you had a major health problem, I think you might want to analyze your poop.
Well, yeah, but it's for 60. You could just take a scoop, save it, take it to your local
The-
physician, and let him deal with it
yeah, that's
or
true.
her, right?
Yeah, especially if your insurance will cover it,
Or they just do a Kohler guard. A lot of insurance
which
will pay for
pay for
that.
that. Yeah,
A lot cheaper than a colonoscopy.
yeah.
So yeah, I guess for us, we like I said, our bathrooms are pretty plain too. We don't really do a lot as far as decorating in our bathroom. It's meant to shower, number
Shave,
one, number two,
shower, shave, and complete.
shower, shave, and complete. I like that. That's a good motto. Shower, shave, and complete. And then watch all Terry's hair all over the floor of the bathroom
Yeah, my hair shed's pretty bad
or
in the
shower
drain of the
drain.
shower. I clean it out pretty good though
Yeah,
every
you
time.
do. You do. Pretty good. You do a good job. Stepping away from, well, I don't know, unless your favorite room is the bathroom, they ask the average person what like do they have a favorite spot in the house? And a lot of them have two favorite spots in the house that they like. Now I'm wondering if you were to guess, if you were we'll do it as a
Your
man.
bedroom or your bed?
Let's say you're a man. Where would you say they would like their favorite spot would be? They come home,
Couch potato.
a couch potato. That's very good because there is a place on the couch. And what would you think that person would have because it's his favorite spot? What would they have around them? You know what I mean? Like there's going to be things.
Like a throw and slippers and
Yeah. And what else? Come on, you're missing the major.
pillow.
No. What are we doing when we're sitting on the couch? You
Snacks.
get okay, but you, okay, you're eating snacks, and what are you doing while you're eating snacks? Because we've been eating a lot of Chex Mix.
TV.
TV. So what are you going to have?
The
The
remote.
remote. So you're going to have the remote, your snacks, your drink. It's all going to be in your favorite spot. This is to be honest, this is my spot when we have people over, which we haven't lately, but we're watching a hockey game. I'm usually here. Ralph or Nathan's sitting over there, and then whoever else fills in. That seems to be how it works here. I don't know if that's on purpose. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if I've always sat here. Nathan usually sits over there. RJ gravitates there. Ralph gravitates to that side. You're usually either there or right in there
Well,
somewhere.
that's because they get down here
Because everybody.
before me. I'm bringing the snacks down.
So if you were first, where would you sit?
Probably here because this has been my spot.
So that's your spot. Do you have, okay, so now we're talking you. We're not talking guys. If it's just you, do you have a favorite spot? And in fact, you can comment. Let us know, what is your favorite spot in the house
In
that
my bed, cuddling. I could stay in bed on cold days like this. I could stay in bed all day.
spooning?
Put up the little blanket, flick on the remote TV, and just
You don't even need a TV for
I
you.
don't even watch a
I
TV.
mean, you
I could
don't.
read or play a game on the
Yeah,
tablet
you're
or on
not.
my phone,
Yeah,
or
it's not. Your TV's not a. It's not a big deal for you.
I don't turn the TV on. Well, I go weeks without turning it on.
Right.
If you didn't come home from work and turn it on, I wouldn't even watch it. Like it wasn't on at all today.
Well, I don't turn it on until like evening anyway. Like right now, I have a lot of things to do, so I don't want to turn it on. But because if we turn it on, we've been watching, believe it or not, I don't know if I said this
Before, I
lately,
don't know.
but we've been watching Little House on the Prairie.
He found the Little House on
And
the Prairie
yeah, there's a
family
whole channel that's nothing. Well, they have like TV shows. The one is just like a
sitcoms.
sitcom. So it's Drew Carey one night, then it's Growing Pains. What was the other one? Growing Pains. I don't know. So this one had Little House on the Prairie, and then she told me she read the books.
When I was
So I need her
very
to tell me
young.
what's going on. And to be honest, I didn't think I'd like them. They're not that bad. They're
They're
actually
just all
pretty interesting.
sad. They're very
Very
sad.
sad. Oh my gosh, they're sad.
Seems like they cry in
Very
everyone.
sad.
Someone's sick or someone
Oh
dies or
my
someone
gosh,
gets
constant.
hurt or someone, yeah.
I'm thinking back in the Little Prairie days, it never happy.
Yeah.
No one seemed happy. But anyway, that's what we've been watching. Although we will talk about a Christmas movie we watched that actually I picked out and wasn't bad.
The heist one.
Yes, we'll talk about that coming up in just a bit. But first, so we're talking about favorite spots. Do you have a, besides bed and cuddling with whoever you want to cuddle with?
Well, our couch upstairs is
Oh no, the
uncomfortable.
couch upstairs is very uncomfortable.
So it'd be the
So it
chair,
has to be the bed.
the chair
We're
or
cuddling. We got a heavy blanket on.
reclining
We're
chair
watching. So that's
upstairs.
so other than the bed, you have another favorite spot,
The
the
reclining
chair.
chair
Yeah. Oh, and
upstairs.
what are you doing
Where
now? You're
crocheting.
crocheting. Yeah, we can't say what it is because it's a gift. But although he's not watching the show anyway. He's only 2, so he's not
I'm just
watching.
doing him one because I never did
We
one when
should
he was
show it.
born.
We should put it on here what you're doing, but
Okay.
we can't bring all this. But she's doing this like elaborate.
It's not really elaborate. It's plain and simple. It's green and it has a volcano in it.
I know, but
It's
you
just
have
right now I'm to the sky and I've
you
got
have 5 different
blue
colors
with the
going.
sky, white with the sky, and
Right.
blue. Then I've got orange with the volcano, and I've got brown for the top of the volcano, and orange again, and then I got blue again,
What
and
did we
white
just
again, and
do before
blue
we came
again.
down here?
We untangled
It was
it
all
because every
tangled in a
time I
big
flip it
ball.
over to start going down the other side, it all bunches
Okay,
up.
let's get back to, I'm sorry, I got off track.
It's fun. It's a fun project.
It is. It is. I mean, well, not for me. I mean, for her. It's fun. It's a fun.
We'll see
I
how it
don't know.
turns out.
He's 2. He's gonna love it. There's a
It's
dinosaur on it.
I'm gonna sew a T-Rex on it.
Yes. Okay, so these spots are like a place on the couch, a seat where you keep all the chargers. That's important for your phone. Headphones. Some people like a chair next to a window
Your drink spots.
that they've spruced up with maybe a house plant. Some people like a spot in their garage where they can keep an eye on the street. I don't know. I really don't have any. It's not
Your
really much
pop-up
going on.
used to sit on
My
his porch,
grandfather used to sit on the front porch,
right behind the pillar so no one could see him, and he'd
and he'd
tell you
find
how many
people that
were
would
picking the
half a
nose.
knuckle deep in their nose, and it was by the
So
time they
you
passed
couldn't
him, they
imagine
were
how
like
many
this,
people
and it was too late
pick their
because he
nose
was
while they're
watching.
driving down the street. I remember him telling us that all the time.
I think,
People pick their nose while
yes,
they're driving down the street.
he did.
He lived right up by
He
the
did that.
hospital, and everyone picked their
Yeah,
nose on the way to or from the
he'd have the
hospital.
ball game on, the baseball game in the summer. He watched watch the people go by that were picking their nose. So I guess some people like the garage and watch the street and see what's going on. A lot of people will be on their phones. Some people like a hammock in the backyard where it's quiet. I could see that. On average, people have had their spots for 4 years.
Or more.
17% say they first staked their claim more than a decade ago.
I say or more.
Wow, that's a
If you
lot.
lived in the same place for over a decade, you got, yeah.
Yeah. Younger adults like Gen Z and millennials, they have 3 or 4 spots. That's a lot of spots, don't you think?
Well, if they're living at home with their parents, if they have a tiny little apartment, they may not have that many spots.
They might not. That's true.
No, they still could
52%,
have three, one in the kitchen, one in the living room, one in the bedroom.
they consider a spot to be sacred and reserved for a specific purpose, and some would take offense to someone taking their spot. Like Archie Bunker always liked his chair.
Yeah, and
Get out of the
then
chair. And
what
then I
is the
think
other one?
Raymond, Eli has his chair in the kitchen. Who else
I
are we thinking
think
about?
Sheldon.
Yeah, I think he did have
He
yeah, you're
had a
right.
spot in the
Yeah.
living room that
Yeah, I think
no
you're
one
right.
could sit in there.
So yeah, what's your favorite spot? Leave us a comment. We'd love to know where your spots are. I thought this was kind of like a getaway. Like if you were trying to escape a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old, which you can't do when you're babysitting by yourself, but sometimes you can when I'm there. The bathroom is kind of like a safe haven sometimes. Although the last time I was in the bathroom, I came out and I think Finn was sitting at the door.
They
I didn't
don't
even know he
even
was
bother
there.
sitting. They just come in and join
Usually he
you.
walked in, but he was sitting outside
And
the
now that
door.
Beckett is kind of interested in potty training, he'll ask, "Poo poo man? You making a poo poo
Poo poo
man?"
man.
I'm like, "Yeah,
Big
big
poop.
poop." Yeah,
Yeah,
he'll say
big
big
poop.
poop because his brother makes big
Oh
poops.
God.
He does.
We're right back in the potty age.
Yeah,
We're
I
right
mean,
back in there.
it's true though. He comes and tells me, "Bubba, big poop." Yeah, okay, needs my help. Yeah, big poop.
Before we get to a poll question, and we're going to talk about I don't know, we'll talk about our Christmas. We're actually going to do a Christmas thing next week
Are we?
as we get closer to Christmas. That's some things we'll talk about, but we'll talk about the movies in a minute. I saw this story, and this kind of fits the bathroom in a way because this raccoon, which I will show, uh, there's actually a video of this raccoon going through a beer store. So this is what he did, and you'll see the picture coming up.
Oh my
There's an
goodness.
aisleway with nothing but bottles of
Oh, we just knocked him
bourbon
down
and
and broke him
scotch.
and broke him
And what
and
all did
broke
he
him. So
drink?
he got into the beer
He
store
got into the
somehow.
beer store, and you'll see the next picture where he is drunk as a skunk right next to the toilet.
Oh, he is.
Oh, he went nuts. He had a blast in the
They have him on video.
they have him on video. So he climbs up on the shelf and he's knocking bottles down, and then he's licking. Then he goes to the next bottle and he's licking. And then he goes to the next bottle, he's drinking. And he goes more and more and more. And then they find him in the bathroom. Oh, he's close.
Hungover.
At least he's in the bathroom. If you're
He
gonna go
must have
anywhere,
passed out.
he passed out.
He's
That's exactly
close
what
to
he
death,
did.
that poor
Yeah, the
raccoon.
raccoon passed out. So apparently, what happened was he was in the ceiling and it collapsed. And then as he knocked alcohol down, it pulled on the floor, and
And
then
then
he
he
would
licked it
drink
up.
it. And then he's staggering. How he found the bathroom is pretty ironic.
Yeah.
Maybe he had to throw up, but he never made it. I mean,
But
close.
that's right.
He's close. Wonder how he's feeling today. Probably got a little
Probably just fine. I remember your pop-up gave Ranger
Rangers. Well, he didn't
our
give him a
little
whole.
Pekingese. He
I
just gave him
know
a little bit in his water, but he stumbled down the hill.
he did. He did. He did kind of.
Uncle
He
Dan
he
wasn't
loved that.
laughing. It was like, hey, he's walking funny.
Yeah, he did like that. Let's before the poll question, let's talk about Christmas movies. So we watched um, A Merry Xmas, and that was the one where they got a divorce. Alicia Silverstone, Oliver Hudson. It's on Netflix, and
Cheesy.
it was very cheesy. They um, they actually had to have Christmas together, and then he
He
had a
brings his
girlfriend. Yeah,
girlfriend, and so she meets a younger guy, and she starts dating him.
right. He's kind of a jack of all trades, sort of, but he was kind of really out there. He had tearaway clothes and he stripped
He
and
didn't,
we
yeah,
did a stripper thing while
yeah.
the tree was on fire. He was supposed to be a fireman, but he never really put out the fire. He was beating it with his clothes and his little tiny underwear. He was ripped though, wasn't he? He was kind of, he was kind of built. But anyway, so we watched that, and it was a typical Hallmark, you know,
Christmas.
the I don't maybe I shouldn't say.
Yeah,
I
well,
better not.
watch it
If you're
yourself,
gonna watch,
find
it's
out.
not bad. If you're looking for something lighthearted, it has some
It's a
okay
little
movies.
cheesy.
It's cheesy and the acting is not really that great, to be honest. But anyway, so we watched that. Was there another one before we watched Jingle Bell Heist?
I think there was one more. Wasn't it about a bar or something? No, that might have been last
That was
year.
last year. We were gonna watch Champagne something. We didn't end up watching that one. So I said, let's try Jingle Bell
Oh, we
Heist.
did watch
I
that
thought we
one, Champagne.
did we?
Yeah, Champagne Promises or something like that. She goes to France for champagne.
Did we
And
watch
here
it?
she, and yeah, and she met the owner of the champagnes company the night before.
Oh, that's right. We did see that one.
Yeah, we
Well, that
watched
wasn't
that one.
very. That was. Oh, that's right. And she was trying to buy the wine. The
The company she worked for wanted to
yes,
buy the
Champagne
champagne company.
Promises.
Yeah,
That's what it
wanted to
was.
buy the vineyards and the whole
And she hooked up with the owner's son
son the night
the night
before.
before. I mean, when I say hooked up, I mean
And she said
they hooked up
she said that she was there and she'd promised her sister to take one
one
night
night.
off. So
Yeah,
that was her night off. So she wouldn't tell him what she did or
right.
anything. And they found out in the meeting the next
But
day.
anyways, that actually wasn't a bad movie. That
No,
was
it
that was
wasn't
pretty
that
good.
bad. It wasn't a bad
And
movie.
then I said, let's watch Jingle Bell Heist. We watched the previews, and that actually was a good movie.
It was
It was
pretty
pretty
good.
good.
It
It
was
wasn't cheesy. It had some cheesy
and it
moments, but
wasn't the
it wasn't
heist
the
you're
typical.
thinking of. It
Yes,
was that the heist has a twist in it and
yes, it's
yeah.
really good.
Yeah, it was yeah.
So
So
if you're
it was
looking for
different. It
something,
was different.
those three
And it wasn't
movies,
as cheesy as
right?
all the
Not
other
bad,
Hallmark movies.
right?
Yeah.
So if those are just something we watched. Probably watch our Christmas vacation. Um,
Planes, Trains, and
well, I should have
Automobiles.
watched that for Thanksgiving. That's more of a Thanksgiving movie.
I know you usually watch it, but
Yeah, I didn't
we're
watch it.
behind this year.
I'm way behind. I need to get caught up. Okay, let's do the poll question. You ready?
Uh-huh.
So I have let's see, which one do I want to do? Let's do this one. People were asked to name their biggest phone pet peeves. What do you think came in at number one?
They're on their phone while they're sitting down eating dinner with you.
Let's see. Is that one on here? It's not on here, but that's one of my pet peeves.
That's one of my pet peeves. If we have people over, they can't put their phone down and sit and eat and have dinner.
Yeah, some of the pet peeves were. Oh, by the way, if you watched any Christmas movies and they were pretty decent, send
Let
them
us
our
know.
way.
Yeah.
We'll watch them,
We'll watch them and tell you
critique them,
what we think of them.
we'll critique them.
You'll
Uh,
know if you have the same taste in movies
so
anyway.
these are the people were asked to name their biggest pet peeves. There's number 10. I'll just give you an example. Number 10 is sending multiple one-word messages in a row. So in other words, like if
Like,
I say,
okay,
yeah, you say you write this thing
okay,
this long, and I go,
mine,
okay,
whatever. Yeah.
that's great. That's two. They don't like that. Having yourself as your lock screen. What's the big deal? Some people like to look at themselves. People are constantly taking selfies of themselves.
I don't take selfies of myself.
I wish you would send them to me.
Yeah, but you don't want the kind I would take anyway.
That's true. No, number eight. Well, you can take a picture of your bowel movements and I can analyze
Oh, that's so
it. And
fun. That would be really fun.
not really.
If it ever comes out in the shape of an animal, I'll take a
Oh, no,
picture
don't
of it.
even bother. That's fine. Especially if you had corn. Number 8, replying with a thumbs up.
I mean,
Have you ever done that where you just
oh
reply with a
yeah,
thumbs up
like yeah,
and no words, just a thumbs up?
yeah, like or an okay sign or okay or just K or okay because
You
you're
don't
like,
want to talk anymore?
well, no, it's just like if you're in the car, if you're
Well, if you're in the car, you shouldn't
like
be on it anyway.
if I'm on my way there and they say, they'll be there in a minute, like you're sitting in the
You
driveway, I
put
just
K.
put K
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
whatever, I'm sitting here waiting for you.
Number 6, loud ringtones, or number 7, loud ringtones or alarms. So they just goes off. Sometimes you forget to put on silent in your middle of church
Yeah,
and the ring goes off. Not that that's ever happened.
never.
What happened Sunday? You hear
Hmm.
mine go off?
Was that yours?
Luckily, I had it lower. I didn't have it all the way high
I didn't
because
hear
I
it.
thought I
I
turned it
did. I
off.
heard
But
some ones I didn't realize.
number 6, keyboard sounds left on. So you go, they whenever you hit. Apparently that
Bother some people.
bothers some people. Texting question mark after 2 minutes of no reply. So in other words, you're texting me and I'm busy, and then you
Oh, question mark,
use
question mark.
say,
That's what I'd like to do to some people,
yeah.
but I don't.
How about number 4, overusing emojis or GIFs? They use a lot of those smiley
Sometimes over
faces and
emojis.
whatever. Number 3, playing loud video or voice notes in public, saying LLL in every message.
LOL, LOL.
So easy to do. I do a lot of LLLs. Maybe I should actually just spell it out, make people read it. And the number one thing, people who wait too long to reply to text or voicemail.
That's why I was going to look at my phone, but I don't.
It wasn't nothing was on
I'm
there.
guilty of that. And our kids are really guilty of that.
Well, yeah, sometimes. They're busy. We're all busy. I don't want to be on the phone all the time. Sometimes I just hate the phone. You know what I mean? It's such
Can't
a,
live with it. Can't live
can't live
without it.
without it. Yeah, I mean, that's the truth. Um, so yeah, that's it. That was our potty talk. Although we
Okay.
weren't really talking like potty talk, the sexy potty talk. This was disgusting. This was
It was a disgusting
disgusting
potty
potty
talk.
talk. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook or X at Just Talking Out Loud. And every Monday we have a new video that comes out. I don't know exactly how it's going to work, but so far we've been doing pretty good. And what else should we do?
Subscribe and like
If you
and
subs-
share.
if you subscribe, it really really does help the channel, and we'd appreciate that. And our last two have done pretty good. I mean, the Oreo one where you were throwing up, and then
I was
the
throwing
no,
up.
well, you spit things out, and then the apple mac and cheese. People like to watch us eat. Maybe they can give us something odd that they eat that we could try.
Yes, that would be good.
Wouldn't that be good? So if you have an odd food, like Terry likes peanut butter and mayonnaise sandwiches, which is kind of odd. I like
I
peanut butter
don't
and
eat them all
banana,
the
which
time now,
I
but
don't know if that's really odd.
if that's all that's in the house, I would eat it. I mean, peanut butter and
You have
mayonnaise,
eaten it.
I know.
Some people eat water with cereal. We should try that.
Ugh, that doesn't sound good.
Do water with cereal, orange juice with cereal. See what's the best. Oat milk. It's going to be hard to beat regular milk, don't you think?
I don't know.
Yeah. And so, yeah, thanks so much for watching and listening. We're out.
Have a great week.